Hello everyone and welcome to another video here on the Cycling Dane Extra channel, and today we're continuing our look at the Giro stages for the 2025 edition. The opening weekend of the Giro wraps up with a punishing day in the mountains. Stage 3 is a 160-kilometer loop starting and finishing in the historic port city of Velour, known as Verona in Italian. Along the way, the peloton will tackle over 2,800 meters of elevation gain across Albania's rugged southwest coast. Verona holds a special place in Albanian history. Founded in the 6th century BC as the Greek colony of Alon, it later became a vital trading port for Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans, and more recently it was here in 1912 that Albania's independence from the Ottoman Empire was declared, making Verona a symbolic starting point for the race that continues to chart new territory for the Giro d'Italia. The stage opens with a rolling 60-kilometer inland where the riders will warm up their legs on undulating roads before facing the first categorized climb, the Shigera Pass, officially measured at 5.5 kilometers in length and averaging 4%. The gradient is deceptive. The climb opens with a brutal 2.4 kilometers at 8.9% before easing off. However, the riders will have already climbed a bit before getting to the start of the climb as well. After the climb leads the peloton southward to the Mediterranean coastline, but the flatness is an illusion. The road constantly rises and falls, featuring a succession of short, sharp hills that sap the legs potentially. Chief among them is the Venice Pass, a 5.2 kilometer climb averaging 6.8%, split into steep ramps of 8 to 9% and a brief flatter section. After navigating the rugged shoreline, the riders turn inland once more to confront the day's centerpiece, the Logara Pass, a fearsome 10.7 kilometer climb averaging 7.4% as it carves its way up the forest slopes of the Suruna Mountains, and it kicks up to ramps of 12%, promising to split the bunch and create serious gaps among the GC contenders. The summit of Logara comes with just under 39 kilometers remaining. From there, it's high-speed twisting descent back towards sea level, and once the riders hit the coast, the final 20 kilometers are flat, giving any dropped riders a slim chance to chase back if they have the legs for it. The Giro d'Italia has increasingly started outside Italy in recent years, visiting countries like Denmark, Israel, the Netherlands, and Hungary. Albania has now added itself to that list of countries to host La Cosa Rosa, with its dramatic landscapes offering a fresh flavor to the traditional early weekend tension. In many ways, it mirrors the Giro's broader evolution, no longer just Italy's race, but a celebration of cycling across the Mediterranean world. And stage 3 is definitely tailor-made for aggressive climbers and punchy opportunists. Expect fireworks on the Logara Pass and possibly the first real sorting of the GC hierarchy. With that in mind, we come to our predictions, and this one is going to be quite an interesting one because of that big lumpy Cat 2 climb, and of course there are going to be teams very interested in setting a hard pace there, with the likes of Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe looking out for Primoz Roglic, UAE Emirates with their many leaders, potentially Del Toro, Ayuso or Adam Yates, and we even have Team Picnic Personal with the likes of Romain Bardet, who could be very interested in this, or Richard Carapaz, and even Team Visma Lease bike. But what history has told us is that these early weekends or opening stages, they are normally left up to the breakaway. Think back to Mount Etna when we saw Jan Pollant taking the win. There's been many times where these kind of big stages early on have not really produced the fireworks, so that's why I'm thinking that this could be more of a breakaway stage. And with that in mind, we could see the likes of Davide Formolo if he can get in the right move, or potentially Nicola Conci or even Christian Scaroni, or would I say Jakob Fuglsang would be allowed up in the break. Corbin Strong equally, or Mark Hirschi, but I would not suspect that we're going to see any of the big riders taking the win here, and they're going to hold their powder dry for the next coming mountains test, and there are sure more of them to come. But anyways, with that, that's basically it for this stage 3 preview of the Giro d'Italia 2025. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. And if you haven't already, why not check out our recaps as well here on the channel, and be sure to comment who you think is going to win the stage. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.